don't know. I just can't wait to May 1st. Right?
Dude. What is May 1st?
Avengers, man.
Oh, shit.
Age of Ultron.
That is...
Forget?
I did, because it's coming way sooner than I thought.
Right.
It was like crazy.
Right.
It was days away.
Right.
Yeah. So what are we even doing today? Like, we doing podcast?
I was thinking a video.
Oh.
Because we haven't done one for Anime April yet.
That's true.
It's pissing me off. And we're down a guy. Been waiting on that.
Again. You know, I think a video, it would be cool to do one. Haven't really explored what we can do with those yet. You know, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. You know?
Yeah. We can.
Yeah. I'm as confused as you right now. I don't even know what that is.
Welcome back to the TheGeekBlock.com podcast at the corner of nerd. I am Tim. Here with me is Dillon.
Hello.
You blanked so hard.
I did blink hard. I was like,
Yes, I am Dillon.
I am the person. This is my name. I am here. We are here together.
And the last podcast of Anime April!
Anime!
Do it again?
Sure.
Like every time?
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Anime April! Woo! High five!
So, hope you guys enjoyed the little, the bit. If it worked out all that well, I don't know. I can't see into the future. Hopefully you thought it was the funnies.
If it gets posted prior to this video.
Yeah, and it'll be with this. This will be all on YouTube. So.
Okay, cool.
And it'll be simulcasted the podcasts and the audios on the website. I don't know what accent this is. I started continuing.
Man, I don't know what it is with the website, but like, I go on there because every once in a while I'm like, I'm listening to a podcast because I don't remember what happened. And I'm like, okay, I'll listen to it, and it never happens. It never works for me. I don't know if it's just my
on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why. My wife's
Apple.
phone works just fine. I click play, nothing happens. I go on like Facebook, right? Mm-hmm. And I open up like one of those videos that plays automatically, and the podcast will play.
Really?
Yeah, it's the weirdest shit because I don't know why it does
it's
it.
Your phone, man.
And then I can pause the video and it still plays the podcast.
Huh?
As long as I have that window brought up.
Weird.
It is weird. I'm like, what?
Weird as
You
shite.
can't even call support for that. It'd be like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Maybe set your phone.
I have a Facebook tech on one line. I've got you, and I've got the ghost of Steve Jobs. He assures me everything's fine.
Just sell your sword.
Damn it! Sell your Suburbator.
Sell your sword, buddy. Your soul. That's what I meant to say. He'd be an odd ghost, wouldn't he? Just be like,
right?
Here's how you have.
Would he still wear the black turtleneck? Is
He
my
would.
question.
He totally would. It'd be white.
Watch you sleep with that hand on his chin.
It's like, I'm gonna make you the next iPhone, baby. He's like, I'm what? No.
That sounds like a weird sort of like, I'll make you an iPhone, baby. He's like, why do you call me baby? I don't know. I have to do
I'm
this.
haunting you, baby. I'm right here in your dreams. I was like, what? I'm so confused.
Right. So, we did the video. Again, hopefully everything turns out okay. Which it should. It should turn out okay. If it'll stop fucking raining and weather turning bad as soon as Dillon gets off work. It's like, no, fuck you.
Bright, sunny day.
All day.
5 o'clock hits. I'm late getting off work because I have some shit to do. And then 6 o'clock rolls around. I'm off. Rain. I'm like, really?
And if it ain't rain, it's just so overcast. It's
yeah.
dark. So, Anime April. Okay, it's the last podcast for Anime April.
It's true.
I promise we'll try to keep this brief. I say that every time. I'm not going to.
It's a ruse.
It is an illusion. Time is a flat circle. You've never seen True Detective?
No, dude.
I need to show you that.
You do, because I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah. Run that by me again. Anyway, Anime April. We're having way too much fun tonight, and you've had Jaeger, so
I have had a few shots of alcoholic beverages.
fucking black licorice taste and shit.
It's
I hate
delicious.
it. I hate it.
Even though I'm like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah, every time you drank it, you look like you're having like
Seizures.
you look like someone made you swallow a fucking salamander. Like,
I would take a salamander at this point. As long as it's black licorice flavored. Just dip it in the Jaegers. Like,
When I drink, I say when I used to. Bacardi 151, because I don't want to taste it, I just want to be drunk.
I don't want to taste it. I just want the burn and then the euphoria
Of strangling
a drifter.
But yeah, someone's like, Bacardi 151, what the you can put that shit in your gas tank. Yes, you can. It's also the fastest way to get drunk. 2 double shots, you're good.
It is the most effective way to
Yeah.
go intoxicated.
Efficient. Like the Germans.
We get drunk smart, and that's all.
And hard.
And hard. Real hard.
Are you here? Get here.
Now. Okay.
Anyway, Anime April. How many times?
We watched some pretty cool animes
Dude,
today,
okay,
man.
we're gonna end the month strong because of all the. I say all. Dallas, your suggestions were great, but we found some without you. Don't feel bad. I'm sure you'll love them if you haven't already seen them. One, I'm fairly certain you have not seen or heard of, and you will absolutely fucking love it. But that'll be second. First, High School of the Dead. It's exactly how it sounds.
It really is. It's so good because it's so basic.
It's
a
just
basic bitch.
Yeah, well,
No, it's not.
it's not a bitch.
It's a good bitch.
Yeah, it's good. It's a badass bitch. It's a bad motherfucker. Now, here's the deal. High School of the Dead starts you off like any other zombie movie. Well, was it Dawn of the Dead, the remake?
Mm-hmm.
That started off a little bit slower than
Yeah.
this. First 2 minutes, you're like, oh my god, zombies, titties, and ass. Everything
That was
you
in
need.
the first 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Like, not you got everything you need to know about the show at that point.
So much fan service crammed into almost every other minute or two.
Pretty much.
And I love it because it's fan service, and that's why it's called that way. I love it. You're sexist, Tim. You're sexist. And it's like, I can't help what I love. Boobies.
Boobies.
We talk about the birds and the bees, the best kind of bees, boobies. Anyway, that's a song by my favorite Martian. Your favorite Martian.
Never heard of that.
It's a band by Ray William Johnson. Used to be host of Equals 3 on the YouTubes. He is from Oklahoma City. Oklahoma boy. Woo. But High School of the Dead, fan service through and through. But the animation is sharp. It's narrative. The story, the plot, it progresses fast and logically almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least in the first episode, which is what we had time to watch. After
Which,
filming
I mean,
the
if
thing.
you can, like, get hooked on the first episode, it's good. Because we were
Right.
hooked in the first episode. It was like, wow.
Zombies? Zombies! That's all you need, zombies! Zombies and boobs! But,
That's all you need to succeed.
and when I say gratuitous butt shots, I mean gratuitous. Like it was a tip. Like you want to tip the waitress.
It wasn't even like, oh, here's a full body shot and we're going to show a little ass. It was like, no, zoom in on the ass.
Yeah.
Zoom in on the ass.
Yes. Like it almost pulls you back out of it to let you acknowledge that ass. Nothing below a D cup, I think, in that whole show. Unless you're a dude. That's it.
At that point.
Yeah, that's it.
I never understood why anime does that.
Hey, that's what
Why
they
does
do,
everyone
man.
have huge tits?
Not everyone,
Why
but
is
a
there-
lot of them.
Why are 80% of the women that are like maybe 18 have huge tits?
Or not.
Probably 16.
whatever.
Who knows? Yeah, crazy.
Not all of them. Especially like the other like series anime, you know. Series anime kind of strays. It straws away. It tries. It doesn't do it. That's a good Australian. Fuck. My words.
Do not judge the Austrian boy. For I will fuck you.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's had some Jaeger, and I'm a little worried.
It is made of deer blood. The Union.
Oh, it's gonna be one of these laughy podcasts for me, isn't it? Anyway, but it's fun, and the it's okay. I'm a black belt.
dead.
First get got.
It's like,
Spoiler alert! First one to die.
hey, I've got a bet. I've got this pole from like a fucking,
Mop, yeah.
from a mop. Hey, you want a weapon? No, I'm a black belt in karate. It's like
First zombie
my
bites him.
exact words were like, this guy's fucking stupid.
He's fucking dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, he literally gets one like a headlock, right? But you don't want anything near a zombie's mouth. Ever.
They were kind of like, they didn't know exactly what it was at that point, really.
Doesn't matter. Gets him in a headlock, right? As soon as the head tries to turn all the way around to bite him, I let go.
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck, push him off, and fuck that shit, nigga.
Now! Like, what? And they're like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the let go!
Run, bitch, run! They gon' kill you.
You did! Oh, but yeah. He gets the bitted, and it's like, yeah, fucking, where's your karate now, motherfucker?
Trying to chop your arm off, bitch.
And the following episodes, I mean, it's like Attack on Titan level, like, oh shit, people dying. Is the people gonna die? Yes, Jar Jar, they are gonna die.
Yes,
And
Jar
they do.
Good Jar Jar. You're a good buddy.
God, I hope they
Yeah.
kill. I hope they find a Gungan in the new Star Wars movie and kill him. Anyway,
You can play a fucking... I totally blanked. You just said the name.
Gungan?
Gungan, that's what I thought, yeah. Like, what if you can play a Gungan in Star Wars Battlefront? And just use your, like, fucking ears as weapons, just... Because they have big flappy ears.
Like MMA ear, like
That's their
fucking.
martial
Did you see
arts.
Rise of the Guardians?
What is it?
It's like where there's an animated movie. Jack Frost, Santa Claus.
No, I didn't actually.
You didn't see that? Okay. Well, the Easter Bunny's one of them, and he's voiced by is either Gerard Butler or Hugh Jackman.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. He's like, I'm a bunny. It's like, whoa, okay, and he fucking like takes out like curved swords, like or boomerangs or some shit, so beating the shit out of dudes. It's like, yeah,
Wow!
wow.
The
And
skill.
Santa Claus is Russian because he is Russian.
He is.
Santa Claus is a commie. I knew it. Free gifts on Christmas. You fuck. I saw it.
They're pretty much my gifts anyways, because we all own everything, so...
Yeah. But yeah, High School of the Dead, solid. If not just being fun to watch, you get all the boobs. And we made so many jokes. Like, look at that zombie going right for the tits.
They
Like,
do.
immediately.
They do. They're so big, they think it's another head. And they're like, oh, brains and the boobs.
Right?
And then grab it.
Panty shots galore.
It's like, what? Like, why?
Like, it is almost absurd how much they
It
do
really
it.
is.
But there's just enough, like, other violence and zombie killing that it's a nice balance. The sniper video I sent you. It's
Yeah.
like, this is how you use a sniper rifle. He gets a sniper rifle and uses the girl's boobs as kind of like a cushion, like a pad, to shoot
sandbag.
another one.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It's hilarious. I laughed because I was like, hashtag sort it's tomorrow. Because that's...
It's
Damn.
crazy, dude.
So, and I highly suggest you watch it. I don't know if you can find it on YouTube, like full episodes in English. They do have them in English. I cannot speak it. I cannot speak it in English. But they do have it in the English. Enjoy. And the English acting is actually pretty good. Why are you talking like the dog from The Voices?
I haven't even seen this. I don't even know. I watched like Jim Carrey stand up. Like, he's like, "Oh, you're from Canada. Must be cold." He's like, Canada.
Canada.
It's a frozen wasteland. My friend Nantuck and I had to build an igloo.
An igloo.
To protect ourselves.
Because like the way that's the frozen wasteland. It's like
Canadian
like,
Indians. You know?
yeah, right, well, no, wouldn't go that far. Well, I mean, wouldn't they really be? Anyway, but if it's like a wasteland, right? I keep thinking like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, except everyone's nice.
Oh, hey, welcome to the Thunderdome, eh? Okay.
Well, you know, 2 men enter, 1 man leaves, the other one's got to stay to clean up, you know,
just let you guys. Yeah, I'll show myself out. Okay, rock, paper, scissors. Okay? Don't be coy now. Play the game.
All right. Now, is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? That is the second anime I was referring to.
What kind of a name? What a good name.
What? How?
What a clever
Isn't it the
name.
universal question? Really? I mean,
Is it okay? Is it
to
alright?
pick up girls in a dungeon?
It's like,
Like, don't put them in the dungeon. Don't have your own dungeon, but find the dungeon.
when you raid a dungeon and there's a damsel in distress, do you offer your services
Yeah, right. And then try to, get to know her
on a more personal?
intimately.
That's the overall goal.
Yeah,
Of this one.
yeah. +1 dick of vag slaying. Yes. As a rare
So
loot.
nay.
As a rare loot. But no,
generic
seriously,
status.
this is an animated RPG character in an RPG world. He has stats. No shit.
My agility just increased by 40 points. Weird.
Probably because you're running from that Minotaur.
Yeah, right.
Seriously, that's the lines. Now, it's not in English yet. Funimation, where are you?
To do this.
Where are you?
It's really
Get
cool.
on this. Again, though, boobs everywhere. Not gratuitous boob shots, but a few. They're way more subtle about it. Way more subtle about it.
Not only is it anime, which just does the boobs anyways,
Yeah.
but it's like an MMORPG anime.
No joke.
It's like, oh, that armor's really good. Covers nothing.
Yeah,
You
her
know?
ass cheeks are hanging out. Oh, yeah, look at that +7 armor on her ass. Woo!
It's invisible. Okay.
Right. But, no, seriously. The lead character kid is, like, new to adventuring. It's very low level. Apparently, he, like, gets his way down to level 5 of this dungeon, right? Like, he shouldn't be there. Well, a Minotaur had, like, come charging his ass through, and he's like, ah, fuck! Ah! And gets cornered. Chick saves his ass by destroying that Minotaur.
Yeah.
He instantly falls in love.
Yeah.
Naturally.
pretty much. He's like, I need to get stronger because no one likes a wimp. It's like, all right.
Yeah. It's like, she's a pretty advanced, adventurer. You need to buff up if you want to get her attention, whatever. Now, the adventurers, they are chosen by gods and goddesses. These gods and goddesses have come to the lower world to choose,
More humble lifestyle.
more humble lifestyle, to live essentially mortal-ish.
Yeah.
Sorta, kinda, a little bit. And they choose essentially champions
Yeah.
to fight,
For their house.
yeah, and their families, familia. Why they chose familia?
I don't know.
Familia? I have no idea. But they're chosen this way. Hestia, I think, is the lead character's god.
Yeah.
So
Spanish or I don't know.
yeah. Well, he's like the only member of the house
Hestia.
Hestia, of
Yeah.
the familia, and
Let's
Yeah.
just call it a house because that's what it is. I mean, it's like,
that is what it is. But the Hestia familia, whatever.
like a
He's the only one.
it's like a guild, and they're like the god and goddesses are guild leaders, and then it's down from there.
Yeah, more or less. Now, the chick he's fallen in love with is a Loki familia. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's interesting as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I doubt they're gonna use Loki.
They should though. I mean,
Yeah,
they-
right?
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, they should totally have. What the fuck's his name now? I can't remember
Not
now.
Chris Hemsworth.
No, that's Thor. I'm sure there's
not him. The other guy. I don't know
there
his
should be a
name.
Thor in there too, though. God, what was his name?
I don't know. If you ask Lauren,
Tom Hiddleston. Hiddleston?
maybe.
Yeah, but Tom Hiddleston, I think is his name. I'm probably muddling that name up because it's I don't know. Anyway, yeah, him. He should totally be like just pop in, like black hair, green armor and shit. Like, hey, how's it going?
Horned helmet.
Yeah.
He looks like an RPG character, doesn't he? Like
Doesn't Thor?
kind.
Doesn't all of Asgard?
Yeah.
Doesn't half of Marvel? I mean, I don't know.
That's true. I guess.
Big green monster Hulk. I mean,
You were not wrong. At this
guy in
point.
armor. Iron Man.
Orcs.
Hawkeye. Guy with bow and arrow. Totally not Legolas.
Rangers.
Ranges. Wow. Assassin. Black Widow.
Yeah. Thief. I'm a subtly rogue.
A paladin. Captain America.
Paladin.
A Paladin.
If only he had Thor's hammer too, just like lightning, shield. Yeah,
We'll talk about that in Marvel May.
we will.
But right now,
Back to
Is it-
anime.
is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Good.
I want to watch more of it.
I do.
When they do it in English,
Yeah, it's kind of hard right now because it's like I'm looking up and down, reading the subtitles.
that's the classic
Trying
thing.
to
I
focus.
always. Sorry, I cut you off.
That's good.
I do that. Sorry. I bitch about that, but I do it. Bad habits.
That's
Anyway,
Yeah, it's like you're looking at the subtitles, you're looking up, trying to focus on what's actually going on the screen. We're trying to read to make sure you understand what's going on plot wise, and it's hard. It's not hard. It's just inconvenient, and you don't get the full picture. You don't get to immerse yourself in the
yeah, you don't really just get to kind of lose your, self into a thing. Like when you really want to watch something you want to enjoy, you have to read and then go back and read and go back. Sometimes like, oh yeah, I can do it. It's fine. It's like, yeah, you can, but don't you watch it twice?
Wouldn't you like it better if it was English?
Yeah, so you can hear like the inflections on the voices and understand a tone and character.
Yeah.
Like you can tell when the Japanese voice actor is like upset or angry, mainly due to the faces they make sometimes, and then some
Right.
stuff. But mainly it's the and it's like whoa.
And the men are always like,
Yeah,
what's
that sounded overly angry.
He did during that
Right,
scene,
it's
right?
like really aggressive.
like,
Like, you're drunk. I don't know a drunk Japanese voice. Okay, I don't. But
He just seemed upset.
he just seemed really,
He was just
really mad. Really challenged his tiny penis with that comment. I don't know.
He was a cat man. Of course he
Well,
had a tiny dick.
all right.
It was barbed as well.
No wonder he gets none. None at all. Not at all. But super fun. Now, fortunately, you can catch those on YouTube. Full episodes.
Yeah.
Subtitled and all.
English sub. Yeah.
It's good. Now, I always enjoyed, hearing the dubbed stuff. They change some things sometimes, but they kind of have to for translation reasons and whatever. And sometimes just the dialogue doesn't really line up right sometimes. Just weird in our way of speaking. Speakering. La, la, la. Blah, la, la. But yeah. I've had to watch many a DBZ movie in subtitle back in the back winds. So, yeah.
Back in the back winds of the early days.
I was a boy, and now I'm a bear. I was a boy, now I'm a bear. Bad man, I love it. But yeah, way back then I had watched the subtitled animes, and it always annoyed me because I wanted to focus on the action, not read. That sounds lazy, but you really just want to absorb all the stuff. And the voice actors they got now for DBZ, even in the new movies, very strong. The voice acting,
Yeah.
not so much the DBZ. I'm
it is-
sorry, okay? I've grown out of it.
DBZ will
I've
be-
got my big boy panties on.
And now I watch things like
Boobies.
panty shots and is it okay to hit on girls in
That's
dungeons?
how you know you're a man.
You appreciate every boob jiggle.
I love them. Even the impossible ones. If you've played Dead or Alive, you know the impossible ones.
every shift is like
I like how if boobs had voices. We're like A-cup chick. That sounds so insensitive. I'm sorry. It's just that's how a guy's brain works when you have something funny. At least mine. My brain works weird. I have a condition. It's
I've
called-
seen many physicians about it and they're like, you're fucked.
you're fucked up. So yes, those two animes in particular. I hope we've enlightened you and you go check this stuff out. High School of the Dead is just a fanfare of
Zombie
the
flick,
jiggles and the zombies and the killings and the blood everywhere. I've never seen a bite spray blood 8 feet in all directions,
But it did.
but it doesn't there, and it's good. And so is it okay to pick up chicks in a dungeon? It just looks cute and fun. Still got boobs. Not as gratuitous and ridiculous, but they're there.
Yeah,
They're there, and it's good.
It's MMO boobs.
It's the RPGs, and you know what they do. All the boobs. If you played any RPGs, like boobs.
We're gonna give you this female character and you'll be so weighed down on the front, your spine will snap.
Right.
You will have scoliosis to the extreme.
No joke. I think the only MMO I've ever seen that never did heavy in the boobs was Guild Wars, except the cover of some of the boxes,
Yeah.
but not so much in the game.
One thing, like, I played Neverwinter, which is like a free MMO.
Neverwinter's one.
Yeah, and you could actually, like, because I made a male and a female character, because I was making them like a melee and then like a mage character, right?
Yeah.
And the mage character is a devil character. It's like
Yeah.
whatever the race's name is. But yeah, pick female, and you can choose the buff size and shit. Like,
You always go to the max.
it's like you just
There could be
tail full length. It's like, yeah, I don't, whatever.
There could be a secret stat that bigger the boobs, the more the whatever mob you're fighting misses because they're distracted.
They're like, whoa! It's like, oh, my titty! Why would you do that?
Bigger target, but they miss more because they're like, oh,
I'm distracted. Just like in that fucking Kill la Kill or whatever.
yeah, kill the kill. Like, you're trying to distract me with your sexiness.
It's like, yes, I am. Hello.
It's like, is it working? No, liar.
Lie. So you wouldn't have brought it up. Ah.
But yeah, it's just fun. Just fun.
Yeah, it's
Like Final Fantasy, boobs. Final Fantasy 7, Tifa, biggest boobs. Boobsheesh. Fran, I think, was from Final Fantasy 12? One of the two. I can't remember. It was 11 or 12.
How can you even pick them apart at this point? It's like,
I've seen so many. Not boobs. Well, yes, boobs. But, I mean, the Final Fantasy games. Like, even, 14. A little bit. Got a bit. Got a bit of boob in there.
games in general. Just
Oh, yeah, it's always... Play to the teenage boys. Ah.
big old titties. Man, when I was like 13, 14, I drew a lot. And I draw anime characters, and they had the biggest tits. Like, I draw females, right? Because I was perverted.
We're all perverted.
Which is okay.
Yeah.
And, like, it'd always be, like, women with huge, abnormally large, unproportional titties.
Knockars, yeah.
You know, it was weird. Like, I probably
She
still
must have back
some of
problems. Like, no, she has, whole lower body problems. We can't find it.
those. She's defective.
It's like, wow. But, I mean, that's just the thing. That's just, sorry. Guys like boobs. Girls have boobs. Like girls. Sorry.
We don't like girls. We just like the boobs. That's all.
Well, the other one's a personal thing.
JK.
Dick. But no. I mean, come on, Dallas. You know. All guys like boobs. Some girls like boobs.
Especially anime girls are like, oh, look at your titties.
Yeah, air gear. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Let me see those things. Ah! It's like, what the
Tits?
fuck?
It's like, yeah, I do. Back up, lesbo. What are you doing? You molesting me. It's okay because you're lesbian.
Or not, and it's just whatever.
It's all wrong.
Nah, I don't know. It's a weirdly sexist episode we're doing.
Really?
It really is. I'm sorry. They made it. I love it. Leave me alone.
It's natural. Okay?
Uh,
Let them fight.
let them fight. That's been a joke all day long. After Godzilla, Jesus.
Let them fight.
Kim Watanabe, I love you. God, it was his
We have
last
3
name.
rampaging monsters destroying the cities. Let them fight.
One grew great big titties. Let them fight.
They can do it.
They can do it. Rob Schneider for no reason shows up.
Have you seen Pauly Shore in anything? Like, where is he? What is he doing right now? Like, what has Pauly Shore been up to?
I am sure he's a phone operator at some charity for lost and homeless actors. I don't know. I have seen.
Aren't you curious as some actors that just kind of like disappear? Like, even Rob Schneider, what has he been doing? Like, right? What has he? Because even Adam Sandler, he's been doing some shit, but Rob Schneider's usually in all his movies.
Well, I mean, look at Adam Sandler's movies though. The one where he was his own sister. One where he was that movie?
It was the one where he went.
The Blended.
Blended. That movie. We are blended.
God damn, no.
Fucking movie, dude.
Blended. What was it? Grown Ups.
Yeah.
That was the last time I saw Rob Schneider was Grown Ups 1, not 2. He didn't come back for 2.
Really didn't?
I don't think so. I don't think he came back for 2. And is that did he come back for 2? No, he couldn't have. No, he didn't come back for 2. And that was the last thing I saw him in. I'm sure he's done other stuff. There's actually a really good Rob Schneider movie starring David Carradine. You know who that is?
No, what he's playing.
It's a movie called, I want to say Big Stan. He plays this whole white collar guy who got caught like stealing from a company, embezzling, and it's just one of those kind of things, right?
Yeah.
And he gets sent to prison, but before he goes, he wants to learn how to fight so he doesn't become a prison bitch.
This sounds like the Will Ferrell.
It really does. I know. I
When
know.
you said that, I was like, is he getting confused with, like, the Will Ferrell?
Nope.
Same
It was
plot.
It starred David Carradine before he jerked himself to death. So,
Ooh.
yeah, that David Carradine.
Hunger Games.
No.
Isn't that the guy?
No.
Kill Bill.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Kill Bill. Bill.
I know
David Carradine.
that one guy died too. I don't remember how he died.
Oh, Capote. Philip Seymour Hoffman. That's who you're thinking of.
Yes.
He
But
died
also
of drugs and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah.
But yeah, other guy.
David Carradine, yeah, he
asphyxiated himself all like naked in a closet and stuff.
yeah. What a way to go, man. Where do you wake up? Like, if you got to heaven, like this is, you know what I was doing, right? You sure I'm supposed to be here?
That's right.
You're positive. We're like, well, they didn't want you in hell. They saw kung fu. So, you're right.
The devil was not pleased.
But
They just now got it down there.
right. But he teaches Rob Schneider how to fight, and gets him like really good.
Yeah.
Right? And the comedy comes from when he's in prison, because he beats these other guys' asses, and they start listening to him.
He becomes
Like he threatens to beat a dude with a fucking phone book, and they're like, "All right,
I'm sorry. Wow.
wow, this damn alien, get out of here, son of a bitch."
Oh, he hears me. It's no good.
It sounds like a dumbass. Yeah. Oh, if you need to watch Walking Throughs, it's hilarious. We're off Anime April for a little bit. We kind of got caught up. But in a week,
My nipple
Marvel May.
is rock hard right now.
Stop. We have Marvel May in a week.
We do.
Have some respect for yourself. Get those tassels off your nipples.
No. They are Marvel colored nipple tassels. They're red and
Got
gold
these
and blue.
barbarian with these gross nipple covers.
Disgusting.
The Rise. No, that was a different.
Marius.
That was. Fuck. No, that was Morgan Freeman. That was the Morgan Freeman Rise, Son of Rome commentary.
No.
No, it wasn't a walking doing Rise.
Oh, yeah,
Because it was like
it was
Marius
Morgan.
tight ass.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Because he narrated it. That's true. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, the same guys, not the same guys, but
Same dude.
similar to Walking Throughs is Morgan Freeman.
Narrates shit.
Yeah.
Different games.
Daisy was hilarious because he got killed twice, and the second time I was like, "That son of a bitch." Son of a bitch. Look at that. That killed me. Like I died. I was dying. I was laughing so damn hard. Just good stuff. And they do like other things too. So
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
A lot of
I'm
games.
glad my coworker was like, "Hey," he reminded me today. He was like,
Walking throughs.
with a walking accent. He was like, "Yeah, yo, Dylan." I was like, "What?" He was like, "Those walking throughs, though." And I was like, "What about them?" He was like, "Watch them." And I was like, "No, bitch." But I did it anyways. So
Andy Dufresne, the whitest motherfucker we'd ever seen. I don't know how good my Morgan Freeman is, but you know.
it's hard, man. Morgan Freeman's not easy.
He's got that unique voice,
He does.
really. I mean, it's not like get to the chopper, go, do it now. You do like a decent Arnold and you overdo the
Yeah.
Austrian accent. I'm like, I'm not going to California. I like to do votes for me. It's like that's probably an accurate Arnold, but Not the no, get down.
Like whenever I do like an Arnold impersonation,
Do it!
I sound
Kill me!
more like
I am here!
I sound more like Jorgen von Strangle from fucking Fairly Odd Parents than anything else. Because it's him, you know?
Yeah, that is him.
He's all the time over the top Arnold.
Always.
You know? So it's like every time I think about it, I'm just like, Jorgen.
I always felt I was closer to the Arnold equivalent.
Cosmo!
I always felt I was more closer to the Arnold equivalent from The Simpsons. Have you seen The Simpsons movie?
Nah, dude.
Oh, you need to see that shit.
Is there like an Arnold in that one?
Yes, he's the president.
Nice.
And it's like, okay, I'm the head of the EPA. I got these 5 insane plans to fix Springfield. And he's like, number 3. It's like, you're not even gonna read it? I always like it to lead, not to read. It's hilarious. I love it.
That's awesome.
Oh god, it's great. It's great. It's totally
So
awesome.
while we're here, what can we expect in Marvel May?
Marvel May. Okay.
What could just to dive into it? Not like we don't want to talk about anything. Just what can we expect? What's on your agenda?
From
What's on
us?
yeah.
From us. Okay. Okay. I've broken down with Dylan before on like my plans, and kind of doing a not a podcast every week. I love you, Dallas, and I know you like spending time with us this way, but I don't feel like we're giving enough variety.
Yeah.
Why did I pause like a William Shatner? I don't know. But the plan was like maybe 2 or 3 podcasts, right? Because we generally last like an hour or so, right?
Yeah.
We'll try to cut this one like
I
under an hour.
try to last longer, but
You know, I went to the dungeon, got my stamina up. We gotta do things next to you.
you won't like it. You have no choice. Silence, tears.
I'm gonna hang over your bed and upgrade my agility.
On your face.
Oh, mixing that anime we watched with walking now. God. Oh, okay. Like 2, maybe 3 podcasts because, you know, we generally do an hour and we can cover a whole lot of ground even though we trail off like kids with fucking ADD all the time. Like the horsefly that we destroyed.
It was dangerous.
Yeah, it was dangerous.
It had to be destroyed.
And we destroyed it. Extreme prejudice. But yeah, a couple of those and then like 2 videos. I want to do at least 2 videos and do like a funny skit type thing. The problem is I don't want to be in it. I want to be behind the camera making sure it looks good. Yeah. Not like doing what we've been having to do, which is set it up. I stand like right about there and you over there. And so we get into the frame and everything and we're like sometimes not in focus or in the wrong fucking spot. Something happens and I'm like, nah, do it again. And I can't direct from in front of the camera because I don't have someone behind the camera to make sure I'm
good.
where I need to be. That's why we need a third.
It's hard, man. It's hard to find someone who's like got time and stuff.
True. And Garrett got karma. Anyway.
The sun was not kind to him.
Not to this day.
It was not this day.
But yeah, and Anime April's coming to a close. Hope you enjoyed the little bit I may still have like a throwback to Anime April next month with a music video.
Yeah.
I may still do that because I still feel like I didn't give enough. That's the problem. Like I do so much for Dallas, right? It's like Dallas, he's our one fan. It's like if the group of fans grew, I don't know what I'd do. I'd lose my mind.
You'd have to just, realize you're doing what you can do.
Right?
And they're going to have to like it or not.
Yeah, I don't know. More, Tim, more. I'm trying. I can't keep it up.
I just have to...
Give me the blue pill. But, yeah. Oh, God.
What?
I just had a flashback of having a conversation with Chris. Like, he wanted to do, like, a horror movie type thing. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll direct. You going to write it? Like, fuck no. I'll direct it. I'm not going to write it. That's the... Fuck no. You want to do shit. Put some effort in. Bring it up to me. I'll do it. And I was like, well, what are we going to call it? Like, what would we put in, like, the opening credits? Like, was it, like, TheGeekBlock.com? I was like, well, sort. Like, maybe not, right? Maybe not TheGeekBlock.com presents, but like Panic Knife.
That was your guys' thing, yeah?
Yeah, that was our thing. It was going to be Panic Knife production.
Yeah.
And I kept trying to find a way to animate like a Yeti or an ogre, like a cartoon, like wandering in, and then panic knife it in the face, and then it falls back or something like that. That was the plan, and I don't have the skills with the animation to do that. So a lot of time was used to try to learn something, and I'm still behind on that one. But it was the idea. And that's where I was with that. And you weren't there for Panic Knife. That was Borderlands.
No, I wasn't there for like the actual like when you guys did that stuff, but I was there whenever you had that discussion about the animation, or we had talked about it at some point.
Yeah, but Panic Knife. You remember Panic Knife, Dallas? It was from the Borderlands playthroughs. Chris would just fucking Panic Knife every time he had to reload and stuff. Like Panic Knife, Panic Knife.
I wish I had more cash because I would buy more games.
We would all buy more games. We had more. If we had more cash, we'd buy lots more of everything.
That's true.
But yeah, Anime April's coming to a close. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. Hope now we've turned you on to a new anime maybe you didn't hear about, and you can close this out with something special from us. I love you.
Like Christmas.
Like Chris. Yeah. Now, I don't know what else I can give you for Marvel. Because if you're a fan of Marvel, you're a fan of Marvel, and you got it. I don't know. Maybe I can. I don't know.
I don't even know what kind of videos we would even do for Marvel. Man.
I have an idea for one, and it's hilarious. But I can't tell you now.
You're gonna tell me afterwards.
It's like spoiling shit for Game of Thrones. You don't do that.
You do it.
You don't.
And everyone hates you. Haha.
You don't do that, or you end up like. Looking for the knives. Looking for the knives.
I too brutate.
No! I was Julius Caesar this week. No. So anyway, hope for this slightly abbreviated podcast. Yes, we're getting better.
It's shorter than an hour.
Yes, it is. So yeah, thanks for listening, Dallas. Always a pleasure to entertain, and we'll do some more stuff next week
When it's
Marvel May.
Yeah.
Right. Woo!
5 hands.
Earn that high five. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. All right.
All right.
We're and oh yeah, what you were asking me earlier, what we expect from Marvel May?
Yeah.
And we talked about just a quick thing to expect from us. Again, a couple of podcasts, hopefully a couple of videos. Definitely Avengers, Age of Ultron.
Yeah. When does Ant-Man come out?
Ooh,
Is it this year?
it's this year. I don't know when.
It's later.
Yeah, it's a little bit later this year, but obviously, Avengers.
Yeah.
And I don't know if a review podcast would kind of work. It would depend who would show up and who's seen it. It would be awesome. I know that.
If it was just me, I'd be like, oh, it was nice. I kind of followed along because I don't know all the backstories, but hey, I can enjoy it because I've seen the movies and stuff. And it's like,
Yeah. Movies are their own
Ask me
thing.
any of the questions, I'd be like,
Yeah. But yeah.
I like his hammer and stuff.
That's Scarlet Widow.
Scarlet Widow, what the fuck? In quick America.
For some reason in my head, it's like my brain went cross-eyed and saw both Scarlet Witch and Black Widow. Scarlet Widow. With Patrick Warburton. Hey, Peter.
I'm afraid the bullet went through her spine.
Looks like the bullet's come through her spine. She'll never walk again.
No,
Coral! But yeah, expect from us, like, we're definitely going to talk Avengers. And then we're going to talk, like, future stuff. Like, what's going to be coming out. Just all kinds of stuff from Marvel May. And Daredevil. Daredevil. It's out right now. I really want you guys to watch it now. Don't wait for Marvel May. Fuck me. Fuck us. Go watch that shit. It's good.
You should watch some animated ones as well.
Yeah.
'Cause I haven't seen like any of the animated ones at all.
I guess that could just a little bit of Anime April, a little bit of Column A, a little bit of Column B, move it to Marvel May.
Yeah, I mean you can't. I mean it is Marvel and it is.
It is deep, and there's like a couple of X-Men's. So yeah, that'd be fun. I can already tell you the Iron Man one sucks. Rise of the Technovorce. I thought I brought that up last time.
You did.
I did. I thought it sucked. I don't know. Anyway, thank you. And we'll be back again for Marvel May. In the meantime, good night.
And good morrow.
Like bone marrow? Well, that's marrow. I'm stupid.
Oh, silly me.